In a nutshell, I've designed this course over the last several years by studying the trends of anything dealing with app marketing and monetization since the very beginning of 2008. One thing that was blatantly obvious to me was that the app marketing ecosystem is a forever changing beast. I'd say 99.99% with great certainty that nobody really has a clue how to successfully market an app today. The spark hits us all. We either build a game ourselves or pay someone to do it for us and just upload the app onto the app stores and sit back and watch and the money roll in. Guess what? That actually only worked in the first 6 months to a year of the iTunes App Store when it first opened up. Fast forward to several years later, and the app developer of today faces a daunting task of making a living building apps today. This course will prepare you for the road ahead and hopefully make it a much easier and less bumpy journey for you. Think about it. Back in the beginning, the iTunes App Store was probably getting 10 to 50 games or apps a day. Now it's in the thousands, if not tens of thousands per day. Over 1 billion apps sit in the iTunes App Store and Android's Google Play Store, surpassed Apple already. So why do you need this course? Forgive me for being blunt here. If you want a fighting chance of making any living doing something you love doing, then you will need to learn this course's basics, which then leads into more advanced top expert strategies, tips, and thinking outside the box mentality from experts who have successfully received millions of downloads collectively. I've learned from the very best over the years, and now it's time you need to level your competition and surpass them with higher App Store rankings, more downloads and installs, and more generated revenue. Now, if you want to be successful and not waste your time after all the hard work you did or money you spent having your app built and tested, you need to help to level the playing field with the big companies as well as your established competition. 99% of all app developers think their app is the best thing since sliced bread, and maybe it is, but you don't know how to go about promoting it in the right direction or monetizing your app correctly from the beginning. Then you will most certainly get lost along the great app highway, and you'll wind up losing a load of money in the process and tearing your hair out. I've been a very successful app developer since the iTunes App Store first opened way back in July 2008 and have studied all the trends involving everything to do with app marketing and monetizing since then. I then said to myself, all of this knowledge will help me and others down the road. That's the genesis of why this course exists today, to help others make it in the super saturated app business marketplace. The lucky ones that find this course and apply these tried and proven strategies will greatly benefit from the updated current strategies and tips from all the experts I've learned from out there, of which I will be teaching you what's really important for you to know. I cover everything from A to Z and left nothing out. What I'd like to do is create a discussion group, hopefully in the tens of thousands, so we can also help each other out with new theories and tips or strategies that worked out for you. Let's not forget about the best ways to monetize your app is also of great importance here. The average life expectancy for an app today is around 2 months. This course will teach you how to squeeze every last drop of revenue out of your users, keeping them happy and prolonging your app's life expectancy so you can make even more money in the long run. That, along with my course being always updated, will give you that much needed leg up or edge on everyone else and your competition. Rest assured, I will always be updating several times a month with the latest buzz on app marketing to make you that more successful and generate more revenue. It's one less thing you have to do besides reading the updates here. My teaching style is easygoing. Just sit back, listen, and take notes. I've included a PDF or notes for each lecture, so if you have missed something, don't worry. Everything is right there in each lecture's PDF, along with the recommended links that I want you to read and check out. This can easily be found by clicking on the downward-facing arrow icon in the upper right corner of your screen under Downloadable Resources for that lecture. I've included 13 quizzes along the way to see how much you have retained. Once you have successfully completed this course, Udemy will send you a very nice-looking certificate of completion, along with your name that you entered Udemy with. With that being said, I just don't want to deliver. I want to over-deliver to you here and make sure your money is very well spent here. My latest updates are always added to the course to keep it fresh, so let's get the show on the road, shall we? Over 51% of the U.S. population has played mobile gaming at least once a month. That's roughly 165 million players. They are playing mobile games 10 times more than PC gaming these days. 30% of the age group 60 to 75 have played a mobile game within the last 7 days. This shows you the diversity here. Also, in the USA, women make up 56% of the gamers here. 50% of the gamers play 1 to 4 hours every week. 25% play 5 to 9 hours per week. There is a lot of money to be made here if you are an app developer today. Truly an exciting time to be a successful app developer, I should say. But you need to know all the important where, when, how, and why questions before you jump in the deep end with all the big whales and sharks present today. 99.97% of all new app developers today don't really have a clue as to what they need to do to even make it in this business. This is why this course is going to be the most important career purchase you'll ever make. The app developer of today simply can't stay afloat long enough to even break even if you aren't armed with the knowledge you'll be learning inside this course. The day is truly over where you could just simply pay a couple $100 and place a banner on a couple of popular app review sites for a month and make some money back. Try that today and you'll fail miserably, even if you think your app is terrific. This future-proof course I created is always being updated, as this is an ever-changing ecosystem that changes daily and eats app developers alive in a heartbeat without showing any remorse for all your hard work and time. GigaOM has revealed a tremendous separation between app developer incomes. For instance, the top 1.6% make over $500,000 per month, whereas 49% of Android developers and 35% of iOS developers make less than $100 per month. That's a big difference. This fact proves one thing. Many app developers are flying headfirst into the deep end of the swimming pool and don't know what they are doing or how to swim. They all seem to have an idea of what needs to be done, but almost always fall into these pits. And that, in reality, swallow up yet another app developer's dream of hitting it rich or being at least successful. This is why I've invested my time, money, and experience into this course, in order to help you increase your odds so you can become more successful in doing this and avoid these many pitfalls that swallow up so many good app developers out there. Just think how many great and fantastic apps we will never get to experience, all because those app developers just didn't know how to successfully market or even monetize correctly and just quit. Many people really don't realize or know what it really takes to even reach, let's say, the top 50 for free or paid apps today. I'll let you know what it takes to do so, and the very best ways to break into the top charts for iOS and Android. You can expect an increase in your app rankings and thus an increase in your downloads and social engagement. Just follow this course's advice. That's why we're all here, basically, right? I'm going to teach you all the critical aspects of app marketing. Some strategies are from the top experts that I've learned from over the years that will help give you that extra punch to crack into the top categories for your app's genre or niche. Plus, hopefully, we will keep growing and growing our discussion forum and help one another out so we can be even more successful. Part of my teaching strategy is to re-emphasize certain key points so they stick in your mind, because I feel they are very vital and important for your success. Website links listed in this course are providing purely informational resources relevant to the content of each lecture. There are no affiliate links inside the main course, and just one located in the bonus section at the very end of this course at this time. Let's begin, okay? And I'll see you in the next lecture.